house. I'm a Gen Z, I'm a millennial. I can't get ahead in today's world. You boomers bought your house for 2 baskets of strawberries, and so now I'm stuck.
And give up on your dreams and your ambitions in life so you can buy a house in Exeter.
Yeah.
They call us the digital natives, the anxious generation. But there's a more accurate title. The first generation in modern history to be statistically locked out of the future. While our parents were buying 3-bedroom suburban houses on a single middle management salary, we're currently split testing which brand of ramen has the most sodium to numb the pain of a $2,800 studio apartment. You've heard the memes. Gen Z is cooked. But this isn't just bad luck. It's a systemic, 40-year financial hit job, and the fingerprints go all the way back to 1980.
Hooray for Hollywood, that phony super coney Hollywood.
Meet the architect of the nightmare. In 1980, the vibes were rancid.
The Employment Commission says unemployment jumped from 4.9% in March to 5.7% in April. The EC labor analyst Claude Roberts adds that more than 17,000 people were unemployed in April out of a total workforce of nearly 325,000.
High inflation, gas lines, a national identity crisis. Then came Ronald Reagan. He didn't just run a campaign, he sold a movie. His 1980 slogan, "Let's make America great again." Sound familiar? He mastered the TV age, using his Hollywood charisma to pitch a radical new religion, Reaganomics.
This is a man whose time has come, a man whose principles have been familiar to Americans for 30 years, a man whose accomplishments make him the natural choice for President of the United States. A man who believes that the decline of America must be halted and can be halted. A man who rejects the concept of lowered expectations because he believes in the boundless opportunities of the American idea.
The campaign wasn't about policy, it was about a feeling. The Morning in America ad in '84 was the ultimate gaslight. It promised that if we just deregulated the titans of industry and slashed taxes for the ultra-wealthy, the prosperity would trickle down like a golden waterfall. Spoiler alert, it didn't trickle, it pooled, it was hoarded. In 1981, Reagan slashed the top tax rate from 70% to 50%. He broke the PATCO strike, sending a clear message. The era of the worker is over. The era of the shareholder has begun. By the time Gen Z entered the lobby, the game was already over. Look at the math in 2026. Housing is the multiplier of suck. In the last 5 years, rent has surged over 6% annually, while entry-level wages have been stuck in the mud. In over 200 US cities, the average starter home is now worth over $1 million. And it's not just supply and demand, it's corporate greed. We are living through greedflation. In 2024 and 2025, while you were struggling with the price of eggs, corporations were reporting record-breaking profit margins. They used inflation as a smokescreen to jack up prices, just because they knew you had nowhere else to go. This is the part where the boomers tell you to budget. But how do you budget your way out of a 7% mortgage rate when you're carrying $40,000 in student debt for a degree that the market now treats like a high school diploma? As of 2026, 52% of us are living with our parents. Not because we want to, but because independent living has become a luxury item. We're using buy now, pay later for groceries. Think about that. We are financing bread at 15% APR. We aren't quiet quitting. We're rationally withdrawing from a system that doesn't offer a return on investment. If the American dream is a subscription service we can't afford, why keep paying the fees? So, is Gen Z cooked? Statistically, yeah. The ladder was pulled up when Reagan signed those tax cuts in '81. But there's a silver lining. When you have nothing to lose, the old rules stop mattering. We're rewriting the script on work, on community, and on what a successful life actually looks like. They stole the economy, but they can't have the future. Because eventually, the people who own all the houses are going to need someone to fix the plumbing, and we're going to be the ones sending the bill.